and welcome back to the channel. That's Diane's Decorating and More. Welcome, welcome, welcome to you newcomers, and hey y'all, my subscribers. Thank you guys for stopping by the channel. Real quickly, I'm stopping by to share with you how I put together my condensed milk pound cake. Yes, it's back by popular demand. Haven't made it in a while, but one of my subscribers as well as my niece had requested this particular pound cake, guys. So I took some time out to put it together here on the channel as we kick off this fall. Yes, this is the second item that I'll be sharing with you guys here on the channel. All right, so sit back, relax, get your coffee, get your tea, whatever you choose to drink, and enjoy this video as I put it together for you guys. All right, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel too. Alrighty, let's get started on this delicious pound cake. She is absolutely delicious, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on our condensed milk pound cakes. Okay, I already have in our bowl here, guys, the 3 sticks of butter, and to that I'm going to be adding Crisco. Okay, a full stick of Crisco. All right, so we're going to put all of that in there, and I have it on a saucer because I did not want to mix it in previously. All right, so we're going to go ahead and add that in there, and I want to change up the way I do this. Normally I put my flavorings in my milk, okay, but since this is a condensed milk pound cake, okay, right here using our Eagle brand, all right, I decided to separate that out because I wanted to make sure that I put the butter, the salt, and my extracts or flavorings into the butter, okay, because I wanted to whip in there, okay, the old-fashioned way of doing things. So that's what I changed up a little different for this particular cake. Okay, so now that we have that in there, go ahead and put in the extracts. Okay, so now, as you know, I always use my Superior, and you can see how low it is, right? It's time to order another bottle. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and add a top full of that in there. All right, and then we're going to add some of my maple flavor. I wanted maple flavor. Now, maple is very strong, okay, and I know that. So I'm just gonna use 1/4, okay, of a teaspoon of it, so because I don't want it to, you know, take over the cake completely. But I just wanted to give it that hint of maple because I like maple in this particular cake. It just gives it that little pop of flavor that I like. Now, you don't want to add maple in yours. Hey, you don't have to. Okay, you can put your vanilla, standard vanilla, almond. You know, you can use those. Okay, so it's up to you. But this is what I'm going to do for this particular cake. All right, so I'm getting my almond in there. All right, let's see what else I want. I said I'm gonna put some vanilla. Okay, so yeah, this one, yeah. Okay, so you're gonna have like 4 different flavors in here. All right, so I'm gonna put a top of the vanilla. One more top of that vanilla, and this. All right, and that's that pure vanilla right there. Okay, all right, so now we got that in there. I'm gonna go ahead and add in my 1 teaspoon of salt. Okay, get that out of the way. All right, so now we'll go ahead and put this down and let it whip because I want to get that flavoring and salt incorporated all into that butter, that good real butter, okay? None of this imitation stuff. This is real butter, y'all. So now you can use whatever brand you want to use. You can use the one from Sam's. You can use the one from HEB brand. They have theirs. They have Gold, you know, brand of different butters. But I use whatever I can get, you know, whatever is on sale at the time. And hey, as long as it's a real butter, because I don't do that other stuff, okay? We use real butter. As it relates to the Crisco that you saw I put in there, it's actual Crisco. All right, so we're gonna let this whip until it's incorporated. I think about about 10 minutes or so, and you'll see where I add in the sugar at midpoint so it can really blend in and give me that fluffy steak, you know, like I always show you. It looks like ice cream. That's what we're looking for. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started on that. All right, so now I'm gonna take a look at it right quick and show you that. Okay, that's what I'm looking for right there. Now this is before we add our sugar in, okay? And I wanted to show you that right quick. So now we're gonna go ahead, start the process back again. Slow. I'm just gonna add our sugar in. And this is just 2 and just about 2.5 cups, less than, give or take a few tablespoons. Okay. All right. Add it in slowly. All right. We're gonna speed it up a little bit. And again, I'm gonna let this whip until the sugar and everything is incorporated, until it reaches that fluffy state, because that's what I'm looking for. All right. So then we'll come back and I'll show you what that looks like as well. Now that is done. I did stop and scrape down the sides, so you may have to do that when you're making it, okay? Alrighty, so now we're at this point of the game. Okay, so I'm going to now get ready to add in flour, eggs, and condensed milk. Now in the flour, I have my baking powder and I have my vanilla. Okay, put a mix there, and so then that's what's been added to this. Okay, and like I always tell you in my videos, whenever you're going to add something, sift it. You don't have to if you just got straight, you know, cake flour going on, like your softasilk, or there are other brands out there that people use, your regular APF flour, you know, things like that. So whatever you're doing, anytime you add, you know, anytime you're going to add something to your flour, remember to sift it to make sure it's well incorporated. Okay. All right, so then we're going to be adding in our milk here and our 6 large eggs that you see right here. Okay, all right, so now we're going to go ahead and get started with that. I'm just going to mix that in until it's well incorporated. At a time. Sometimes 2 slips in, that's fine. Next up, we're going to go ahead and start putting in our flour. Slow it down just a little bit so it can, you know, Take this time. I don't want it flying all over the place. Okay, a little bit at a time. Scrape down your sides. Stop it and do it, or if you're good at it like me, you can just do it and you're used to it. Okay, so then we'll add our milk in there. Hope you can see that. A little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. Add some more of our flour in there. Remember, this is going to be a very dense cake. Very dense, you know. Most pound cakes are dense anyway. That's the nature of the pound cake. This one is going to be a little denser. So there's nothing wrong with it if it come out really dense. This type of cake will come out dense. Stop it and scrape down the sides. Make sure to get all of that off of there and back into the batter. Okay. All right. Lift that up, see how that looks. All right, and it smells good. That's always a good sign with my pound cakes, y'all. Always a good sign, honey. And this cake has been in demand for the last 3 or 4 months, and my niece had asked for this cake during the latter part of the summer, and then a co-worker had said, have you ever made a condensed pound cake? I said, woo, long time ago. I was what, oh my gosh, I can't remember now how old I was, but anyway, when I made that cake there, I said okay, because it's an old-fashioned cake, you know. Condensed milk is an old-fashioned cake. It's not anything new to the market. So, you know, I said, yeah, I said, okay. So I said, all right, I carved out some time to do this for them, because they're gonna, my niece is gonna get some, and then the lady at my job is gonna get some. So 2 birds, 1 stone. 2 birds, 1 stone. All right, so now that I have that off of there, okay. All right, slide this back here out of the way. Take this off. There, get your little drippings. Now we got our prepared pan here. I've already sprayed it. It's ready to go. I did use my Baker's Joy. I'm going to touch up the sides one more time. And this little piece right here in the center, I don't want to be caught by any surprises. That's just my mind. You don't need all that, but that's just me. All right. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and put this cake in here. So you can see it. All right. Yeah, you can see it. Okay. So then I'm gonna go ahead and this bad boy in here. Just a little bit more. Okay, good. I'm just gonna spread it around in there just like that. Just like that. All the way around. Keep pouring. Keep pouring. Keep pouring. You get it all in there. Okay. It's so beautiful as it goes into the pan. Oh my God. Making those little funny looking layers. I should have brought the camera over so y'all can see it. Hopefully you can see it down off in there. Okay. Alright. And I'm going to help it out a little bit because I got to get it all out of here. All out. Alright. Okay. Alrighty. Reach down off in there to the bottom. I'm going to leave nothing in there. Get all this goodness out of here. Yes, 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 honey. Cake for show. Woohoo! Silly self. But yes, this is going to be a delicious cake, guys. Absolutely delicious. I have no doubt. I have no doubt. Alrighty. Now we've gotten all of that out of there. Ta-da! Okay, so now I'm just going to smooth it around. You know, make sure that we get it all around the edges. You know, smooth it out real good. So it can kind of like evenly balance. Alrighty. Now this is going to go into the oven. The oven is preheated. Okay, preheated to 325. Alrighty, and it's kind of gonna bake for about an hour, 20 to 30 minutes. Cause like I said, it's a condensed cake. Alrighty, if I do anything different, I'll put it on the video or in the comment section for you guys. Alrighty? Okay. And you just stay tuned. Bring it back once it comes out and cools down. So you get a chance to see exactly what this beautiful cake looks like. Shimmy it a little bit, get any air bubbles out. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Alright guys, this cake is finished. Yes, yes, yes. It's condensed milk pound cake. Look at her. She absolutely gorgeous. Yes, she is. And it smells so good. I wanted to show you that before I put the icing on top. So now I'm going to focus you down on what I'm doing here so you can see the icing. Alrighty. Okay. So now the icing has 2 cups of powdered sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 1 teaspoon of, what did I say, almond? Yeah. Almond. And then 3 ounces of cream cheese. Alrighty. And whipped it up real good there, so you can see that. And we're gonna put this on this cake. Get over to the side so the light can hit it real good. Alright. This is gonna be a very dense cake. Like I said before, she is very dense and she don't play games. So when you take a piece of her, yeah, you better know what you're doing. Cause sister girl don't play. She will add some pounds to you, some inches to your waist. Cause she don't play. Oh, I tell you, I think they're gonna enjoy this condensed pound cake, y'all. And that icing right there, baby. If I tell you that icing smells good and tastes good, mercy alive. Yes, indeed. Get my little spoon right here. Help it out a little bit. I want that to drizzle all down the sides. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. All the way around that cake right there. All the way. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Nothing left in this container. I want it all out of there. And I'm going to take some pictures and upload it as well so you get a chance to see what it looked like inside. Okay, so look for the pictures because like I said, I'm making it for somebody. I'm not going to cut it. Alright. I think I got all of it out of there. So the bottom. Try to get all that out of there. So this is some good icing, y'all. Real good. Okay. I'm just gonna smooth it on there. Just like that. Just let it do its thing. Natural, honey. Because she is thick enough to do her own thing. And that's what I like. I don't like runny icing. You want your icing to take form naturally. And that's what this is doing. So, I'm going to bring you in. I'm going to lift her up so you can see her. There she is. Isn't she beautiful? Yes, yes, yes. And look at her crown. Yes. She's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Yes, she is. All right, guys. That's all I got. Just wanted to stop on and share this creation of this condensed milk pound cake. Alrighty, be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you're not a subscriber so you can know what's going on Diane's Decorating and More. Alright, you guys go out and have a great one. We'll see you guys in the next video for sure.